where I can see him.
I'm not
Shut up!
I work
Sit
here.
down now!
Oh, my God. I'm going down, all right? Look, I'm on my knees.
Keep your hands up.
They're up. They're up. Quiet. Everybody back up. I didn't do anything.
The sun was already high when Marcus Reed stepped out of his truck and adjusted his hard hat. The construction site on Oak Ridge Avenue was loud, busy, and alive. Steel clanged. Machines hummed. Workers shouted measurements back and forth. Marcus had been here since dawn. He was a lead structural engineer on a city-funded project. New housing meant to replace old, unsafe buildings. His name was on the permit. His signature was on every plan. As he walked toward the foundation trench, clipboard in hand, a police cruiser rolled slowly past the orange cones. It stopped. The engine idled. Marcus didn't look up at first. Cops drove by all the time. Then a door slammed. "Hey, you there!" a voice shouted. Marcus turned. Officer Brian Keller, mid-30s, sunglasses on, hand resting near his belt, stared at him like he didn't belong. "Yes," Marcus said calmly. "What are you doing here?" Keller asked. "I'm the site engineer," Marcus replied. "Can I help you?" Keller looked past him, scanning the site. "This area is restricted." "It's a permitted construction site," Marcus said evenly. "We're working under city approval." Keller stepped closer. "I didn't ask for a speech. I asked what you were doing here." The workers nearby went quiet. A few glanced over. Marcus felt it, that familiar shift in the air. Suspicion. Assumption. "I'm overseeing foundation reinforcement," Marcus said. "My ID is in my truck." "Don't move," Keller snapped. Marcus stopped. Keller's hand hovered near his radio. "We've had reports of trespassing and tool theft." Marcus frowned slightly. "From who?" Keller ignored the question. "Turn around." "For what reason?" Marcus asked calmly. Keller's voice hardened. "Don't argue with me." Marcus slowly turned, keeping his hands visible. This wasn't his first time dealing with this kind of moment, but it never got easier. Workers stared. Phones came out. Keller patted him down roughly. "You got any weapons?" "No," Marcus said. "You got proof you belong here?" "Yes," Marcus replied. "In my truck and in the city database." Keller scoffed. "We'll see." The sound of a camera clicking echoed from the sidewalk. Marcus took a breath. He already knew this was about to go much further than it ever should have. Keller ordered Marcus to sit on a concrete block near the trench. Dust coated his jeans. Sweat rolled down his neck. "This is unnecessary," Marcus said. "You can verify everything in 2 minutes." Keller ignored him and spoke into his radio. "I've got a male refusing to cooperate." Marcus looked up sharply. "That's not true." Keller stepped closer. "You want cuffs." The workers murmured. One man shook his head. Another quietly started recording. Marcus stayed calm. "Officer, I am cooperating. I'm asking for verification." Keller smirked. "You people always say that." That sentence landed hard. A foreman, Luis Ortega, stepped forward. "Officer, he's our engineer. We can confirm." "Stay out of it," Keller barked. Luis raised his hands and backed off, but his phone stayed up. Minutes dragged on. Cars slowed on the street. Neighbors watched. Marcus sat there, humiliated, angry, but controlled. Finally, Keller walked toward Marcus's truck and rummaged through the window paperwork. His expression changed slightly. He radioed again. Quieter this time. Marcus watched him carefully. The power shift had started. Keller returned, clipboard in hand. "This your name?" he asked. "Yes," Marcus replied. "You're an engineer?" "Yes." Keller frowned. "With the city?" "Yes." Keller stepped away and spoke urgently into his radio. "Dispatch, confirm permit holder." The reply crackled back, loud enough for several people to hear. "Confirmed. Marcus Reed, lead structural engineer. Cleared." Silence. Workers stared at Keller. Marcus stood slowly. "Am I free to go now?" Keller avoided eye contact. "Yeah, you can go back to work." "That's it?" Marcus asked. Keller didn't answer. Louis stepped forward. "You embarrassed him in front of everyone." Keller snapped. That's enough. But it was already too late. 3 different videos were uploading. By afternoon, the footage had reached the city inspector's office. By evening, it reached the mayor's desk. The video showed everything. Marcus calm, respectful. Keller aggressive, dismissive, wrong. The next morning, Keller was placed on administrative leave. Marcus was asked to give a statement, not as a suspect, but as a victim. City officials issued an apology. The department announced a formal investigation. And the construction workers? They showed up early the next day, standing beside Marcus in silent support. 2 weeks later, Officer Keller was removed from patrol. Mandatory retraining. Formal reprimand. Civil review. Marcus never asked for revenge. He asked for respect. Standing at the site weeks later, hard hat on, blueprint in hand, Marcus looked around at the rising buildings. They tried to make me invisible, he said quietly to Luis. But now, Luis replied, everybody knows your name. Justice didn't come loud. It came correct. If this story opened your eyes, don't forget to support the channel. Hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video so more people can see what really happens. Comment below where you're watching from. Your voice matters here. More powerful stories are coming, and you won't want to miss the next one.